While the season officially started in November, the Georgetown, Xavier, and Villanova women's basketball teams got an early start abroad this summer, playing games against international competition and bonding off the court. Head coach Natasha Adair and the Hoyas spent 10 days in Italy and France.
It just allowed our kids to laugh, to just enjoy each other, for them to know us. And we had a ball. I mean, we started in Rome, to walk through the Vatican, to take the team to the Colosseum, sit around the pool in Lake Como, go into just Monaco and just that experience.
My favorite part was definitely going to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Just seeing on pictures and videos, you never think that you'll get the chance in college at such a young age to be in Paris, so I think that was amazing.
Oh my God, just being with wonderful people. Oh my God, that was just the best thing that can happen, just to bring us all together. You know, the team bond, we learned so much about each other, and we had a great time playing against the overseas. Like, it was great. I must say the Eiffel Tower, though, was breathtaking, breathtaking.
We're on the second floor of the Eiffel Tower, and I have student athletes looking out, just never really imagined that this is something that they would ever accomplish or ever get to experience. And we talk about how we're going to pay that forward. And it's just all together. We're all pulling the rope. And this will be a tribute to our success, this trip. We also did a clinic when we were in Paris. And to give back to less fortunate kids that looked up to our student athletes as rock stars and role models. It really, for me, it excited me just to see them come together as a group.
The Xavier Musketeers trip to Canada had several different benefits for Coach Brian Neal and his players.
Well, from my perspective, it's the 10 practices that the NCAA gives you. So to be able in July and August to be able to put in your basic stuff and refresh all that is a big head start to preparing for a season. The trip is great when you get to take your players to a place and spend time with them and see things and have these experiences, and that's really what athletics should be about anyway. And so it was good to get to know them and then know each other better and all that stuff. But from a coach's perspective, it's those practices.
I mean, we've never had a trip like that where we've been able to practice and put in stuff before the game. Usually it's just individuals and things like that. So I think building the chemistry on the court and off the court over the summer has really helped us.
In Montreal, we got to visit a lot of different sites and things like that. And in Toronto, like going to Olympic Stadium and just like seeing how much history there was, but it was a lot of team bonding, so I mean that was really cool. Actually, we went to a restaurant where you had to eat in the dark, and so just that experience of it was humbling, as well as just the experience with my teammates, something that none of us had done before. So we all we'll have stories to be able to talk about for a lifetime with. Just getting the surprise dessert or surprise starter, and people yelling, "My food's moving, I'm not eating it," or somebody else saying what do you have? And I'm like, I don't know, I can't find it. So
food was great. I think I had steak, strips, and it was outstanding. But it was 2.5 hours in pitch black. Was an interesting experience.
Wow.
We had some young ladies having some meltdowns emotionally, I think.
Finally, the Villanova Wildcats spent 10 days exploring Italy.
I think it benefits a lot of different ways. One is you get an early read on practice. Secondly, it gives them a chance to bond and learn how to play together with that new group of players. So I think those couple of things really help it.
It was, first of all, it was a really awesome experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I think that being able to travel in a different country, not really knowing the culture or anything, really helped bring us together as a team. Everything we did, we kind of had to stay together. We had to work through things together. If there was a language barrier, we kind of had to get through it together. So that was really awesome. And then on the court, it was just really cool getting to play against different styles of basketball, because in Europe they don't necessarily play how we play here, because our rules are kind of different and the fouls and everything are kind of different. So that was really fun. I think that it really diversified us, not just as people, but as basketball players.
Well, I like all the food in Italy, so I'm a big eat pizza guy and stuff like that, so the food was big for me.